Hey guys, trust you all are keeping well. As you all know, I'm Chonazi's Twist, and I twist the little things that my mom showed me in her beautiful traditional kitchen. All right. So, yeah, if you're new here, guys, this is family. Here we cook together and we eat together. We do things together. So, you're welcome to the family. Just pull your chair and let's do this together. So today we are going to be cooking one of the delicacies from Cameroon called Mboh. This is basically peanut butter pudding, but we call it Mboh. So we're going to do this together. Let's start by going to the market. I went to the market and I had to get my peanuts. I was trying to decide which ones to take. These grains are coming from India, and the older ones, the larger grains, are from China. Yeah, so you've got the Indian peanuts and the Chinese peanuts. So, but I finally decided to get the peanuts from India because they're tastier. So, yes, once we got home, we had to toast our peanuts in a hot pot. Just put your peanuts and toast them on medium to low heat until they are golden brown, right? Do not burn your peanuts, just toast them gradually, patiently until they're golden brown. Then transfer them into a tray and let them cool down. All right. So you can see our peanuts are nicely toasted. They're all golden brown. And we're going to go ahead and blend them once they're cold. So yeah, I'm using my blender, but back home we usually have this traditional grinder where we do things with ease. But here, it actually takes a bit of time, a bit of patience, and a bit of love to do the blending. All right. So we had to do them in different portions. We had to do them in um, three rounds. Yeah. So it took us 3 rounds to blend that quantity. Yeah, so this is the first batch we're blending, and then we're going to go to the second and the third. Now with cooking, certain things you really need to have patience and love to actually do them and get a perfect result. All right. So this is our final result. We have here a peanut butter paste. All right. And then here we have our blended bush black pepper, or yeah, we have our blended bush black pepper. So these are the seeds I'm trying to show you so you can see they're slightly different from black pepper. If you go to the market, you can just ask for the local black pepper and they're going to show you this. I've used this severally in my egusi menus and peanut butter. Then here we have smoked fish. We call it mbunga. Yeah, we call this mbonga, and we're going to be using some crayfish as well. All right, so you can use either of them. If you do not have both, one is fine. And here we have our bobolo. Bobolo is a cassava based product, and then we've got our leaves. We're going to be using our banana leaves to tie or wrap our peanut butter pudding. Yeah, so now we are going to start by fixing our fish. We need to take out the skin and the bones and any unwanted parts that we do not want to add in our pudding, right? So just make sure you take out the bones nicely. So I'm done taking out the bones. I'll just put them in some water, rinse them a little bit, and then put them to boil. Then here I was blending my scotch bonnet pepper. I forgot to show you the scotch bonnet pepper, but I used three scotch bonnet pepper. It's always nice when it's hot, hot, hot. Yeah. All right. So the heat is very important in our peanut butter pudding. Okay. So I'm just doing it traditionally, just using my fingers to collect everything. I added it into my peanut butter and mix it together. So we are going to go ahead and double check on our fish and see if our fish is ready. And yes, our fish is ready. So let's go ahead and start mixing everything together. So guys, we are going to be using the hot water from the boiled fish um, to mix our peanuts. So we add it gradually. We're going to add in the water in bits, then use our spatula to mix our peanut butter nicely with our pepper and all the other ingredients. Now, why are we using hot water? We're using hot water because the hot water helps us helps the peanuts to be lighter and it's easily manageable. But if you're using cold water, things will be a bit strenuous for you. So it's very easy to use hot water. That's what my mom actually told me. So once you add in hot water, it's really manageable. It's easy to manipulate and mix quickly and nicely. But cold water will be a little bit strenuous. So you can see our mixture is perfect. And at this stage, we're adding in the last batch of water with our fish. Just add it and mix nicely. Then we're going in with our ground village black pepper. Mix it again, mix it perfectly, making sure that it spreads evenly. And then add in some salt, mix and adjust your seasoning if need be. I'm not using any seasoning cubes. My bunga or my smoked fish and my crayfish is enough for seasoning. All right, then I'm adding in my crayfish. Now, like I said earlier, if you do not have both the fish and the crayfish, you can use just crayfish. It's fine. It's just fine. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we've mixed everything. I tasted and I needed to adjust the salt. Yeah, I'll just mix it again and set it aside. Then I'll go ahead to warm my leaves. Remember, we're going to tie them in the leaves. So when you're warming your leaves, warm your leaves on the outer side. On the outer side. So yeah, just pass them over the heat slightly. Do not let them stay on the heat too much. Otherwise, you're going to burn your leaves and then you won't be able to use them. All right. You also have to do this gently so you don't rip your leaves off. Okay. So once we are done warming our leaves, we're going to go ahead and wash them because, you know, they've been through the market, they've traveled from the farm to the market, and yeah, we do not know what happened along the way. All right. So now we are done. We're going to just mix it a little bit again, just taste and see if everything is okay. Final touches, and then it's time to wrap them. I'm just using my tissue to pat dry the water that is on my leaves. You can use your kitchen cloth. Just make sure your cloth is clean. Pat dry your leaves and then fold them. Just fold your leaf gently. You need to do this gently because you do not want to rip your leaves. Leaves are very, very fragile and we need to handle them with love. Yes, we need to handle them with love. They're so fragile. They're so fragile. So I do not have the traditional ropes that we usually use to tie our bundles. I went ahead to get this wool for myself. That's what I'm going to be using. All right, so I'm just going to place my leaves in a bowl gently and then dish out the peanut butter paste and put it in the leaf. Wrap it together in the form of a bundle and then tie it gently with my rope. Make sure that you do not rip your leaves because if you get your leaves torn, trust me, you do not want to imagine the results that you'll get. Your pot will be so messy and your food will be just disgusting. I'm sorry to say that, yes, that's going to be the end result. All right. So once we are done with that, we're going to go ahead and do the action repeatedly until you're done tying your puddings. All right. Then it's time to place them in a pot. We usually have to layer our pots with leaves, but I do not have enough leaves because leaves are quite expensive. So I went ahead to use a baking sheet, just folded them and then placed them under my pot. I layered my pot with them and then placed my puddings in the pot. All right. Added some water and then allowed it to boil or simmer either ways. Now at a certain stage or a certain point, your water is going to dry up from your pot. So you need to add more water. Now, when you're adding your water, just make sure you add it towards the wall of your pot. You do not need to pour the water directly on the bundles. Yeah, because we do not want water to get into our bundles. We add the water gradually by the side of the pot. So we're going to do this repeatedly and we're going to cook this pot for about um, 20 to 30 minutes. And yes, so now our Mboh has been boiling. We did add some water somewhere, and then we're going to add in our bobolo and let it boil for a while. Remember, our bobolo is already pre-cooked, so we're just reheating it. So at this stage, our Mboh is ready. Our peanut butter pudding is ready. You can see there's no water in the pot and there's no oil. Once, if your leaves get torn and water gets into your pot, you find your entire pot with oil and with some peanut butter mess. everywhere. All right. So yes, our food is ready and then voilà, le repas est prêt et il est temps de déguster. So nous allons faire la dégustation ensemble. All right. What did I do? Right. Well, that was French. So let's just do this together and and see what it looks like. Yeah, the aroma is wow. Okay, guys, so this is what Mboh looks like. This is what peanut butter pudding looks like. It's so delicious. It's very filling. That's one thing. It fills you to the brim. Yeah. So you can have it with bobolo. You can have it with half ripe plantain. It's very nice with half ripe plantain. You can have it with sweet potato. That is extremely heavy as well. It's extremely heavy, and when you eat that, you just need to go to bed and have just need to go to bed and have a nap or something. And then you can also have it with what was I saying? You can have it with sweet yam. We have a type of yam that we call sweet yellow yam. You can have it with that. It's amazing. It's awesome, guys. It's awesome. All right. So yes, this is what we've got. Please don't forget or don't hesitate to drop your comments and let me know what your thoughts are. And please do give it a try. And then, of course, just come back with a thank you because definitely your results are going to be perfect and the taste is going to amaze you. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your love and support. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.